Hi friends, Alex Kai's here, and this lens is dirty. Hi friends, Alex Kai's here. This is a home in Seattle, and welcome to Greenwood. We're at this townhouse here now. I'm gonna show you around. We're gonna look at a couple places in Greenwood, get some lunch, and then see what life is like in what I'm calling maybe the most livable neighborhood in Seattle. I'm kind of liking these townhouses. I'm seeing them built a lot more these days. Nice outdoor space. Technically, it's a condo. Developers are doing this more and more to get around zoning laws in the city. So this lot, they bought it and it was too small. Actually, I like this kitchen a lot. It was too small to subdivide and turn into traditional townhouses. So it's all one lot, 3 homes, and they've created this condo association so that everybody's sharing the property but living in their own individual home.
So this is the second level, so this would be like your guest bathroom. I like this one. It feels really homey. The design is a little less modern. It's a little more, what would you call it? Like a touch of...
Maybe a farmhouse chic?
I did notice when we walked in that EV chargers, I don't know what they're saying about EV chargers. I'm assuming that means they're gonna put them in here. So that's kind of a cool touch.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to actually add the car chargers, but it's all set up for EV. Here's an electrical box right here. That's probably where you could add an EV charger if you wanted.
I do like the unit, but Greenwood is also our favorite neighborhood. We've said that for a while. And so knowing that I can walk like a couple blocks to some of my favorite places, which we'll visit in a minute, I think just makes me feel good here.
I'm kind of liking these like townhouse, condo association places. I've talked to a number of people buy them now, and it's a little weird and it's kind of hard to explain and look at all the paperwork, but you're getting a lot for your money. $715,000 in the middle of Greenwood. We're gonna go over to downtown Greenwood for lunch now. It's a good deal.
This is one of our favorite neighborhoods, and we used to live pretty close to here. I used to work in the neighborhood, so we've been to a ton of these restaurants, but it's interesting. It seems like every time we come back to Greenwood, something's closed, like closed permanently. Some things have been around for ages, but there does seem to be some bit of turnover, and I'm not sure if it's like COVID or the density of the neighborhood that's making things not be able to stay in business, but it seems like they get replaced by other restaurants that are just as good. So I'm not quite sure what the deal is. They are building a bunch of residential units just 1 block from here, right in downtown Greenwood. So maybe that'll help support some of these restaurants.
Yeah, we were going to go to Gorditos, but they still don't have indoor seating. Then we were going to go to the Lodge, but they're shut down. So we're gonna try Pizzeria La Roca. Haven't been there, so let's check it out.
I think I would want to live just a few blocks north of this downtown stretch because it's near Carkeek Park.
I would live this way.
South?
Yeah, towards Green Lake. I think ideally 4 blocks away towards Green Lake, so we could like walk to coffee really easily downtown Greenwood. And if we want a longer walk, we could go over to Green Lake.
But also south of here is Finney. We're working with a client right now who's buying in Finney, which is probably like my second favorite neighborhood. It's more expensive.
I think Greenwood's a little more run down than the rest of the city. Like the houses are these little, pretty small little bungalows. They're older. There's a lot of new construction going in, but still it hasn't taken over like a lot of neighborhoods.
Yeah, it's not quite as shiny as some of the other neighborhoods.
Yeah, and like there's a vacant lot across the street where there was a gas explosion a couple of years ago. Blew up my favorite coffee shop.
That was sad.
And that was very sad. I still mourn it. There's kind of a curse on Greenwood businesses, I think. This used to be Choco Canyon. It's now a pizza place. A lot of our favorite places have either closed or blown up.
We were worried that this wasn't going to be big enough.
I think it's going to be big
14
enough.
inches, that looks huge.
You know, I watched a video about making the perfect pizza, and I really want a backyard pizza oven now.
Yeah, you think you can do better than these Italian
Probably
pizza
not,
shops?
but it looks so cool. They made it by building a wood fire, and then it's just this like little portable pizza oven. I really like it.
Figure out how to get our grass to grow first.
I'm ready for coffee now, but first I'm gonna take you over to a nice little single family house that's just about half a mile from the downtown Greenwood drag.
Free stuff. And a lotus silk samples. It's a frangie. A frangie. Did you show Taproot Theater across the street?
I didn't show Taproot Theater across the street.
It's cute. It's a small theater. It is professional, but really just nice, intimate productions.
I think the best thing that we saw there was Kim's Convenience. If you haven't seen the show on Netflix, definitely worth checking it out. It was originally a stage production, and they put it on at the Taproot a couple years ago. It was fun.
That was really good.
So this place is priced at just under $1 million. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,200 square feet. It's got a very craftsman bungalow vibe going on. We've got some of the original fir flooring, decently updated kitchen. Honestly, the floors are slanted and there's a little weird vibes here, so we're gonna try and find something else.
Yeah.
So here's a place built in the 50s. The exterior has been renovated a little bit. It's nice, kind of black and white. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,800 square feet. And well, so far I'm liking it.
Did you already say this is 1950s? Which, even though it needs some updates, that's more like, I think, our personal style, the mid-century. The kitchen does need updating.
Yeah, this is priced at $850, which for the square footage is, it's a pretty good price. I mean, it needs some work for sure, but it's not too bad. I don't know, I'm not really liking what we're seeing right now. Not too much on the market in Greenwood. So we're gonna increase the price point a little bit. And I found this cool looking $1.2 million larger townhouse. So it's a little pricey, but it's gonna be nice. Couldn't get into the townhouse because it's occupied and it's a whole thing. But instead, we increased the price point even higher to $2.5 million. But the catch is that you get 2 houses for the price of 1 here. So let's have a look around.
Kind of actually for the price of 2, but that's okay. Look at the entryway tile. That's cool. Although I'm not seeing like a dining area. I think I was wrong. I guess this would be the formal dining area.
This is weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's closed off, and then here's like your pantry storage. All these doors are so tall. Here's powder room on the main floor with kind of cool tile flooring. Whoa, it's huge. This is a huge primary bedroom. It feels even bigger because of the ceilings. Ensuite bathroom with this like seamless shower situation that I really want in our house someday. It's pretty. Let's go check out downstairs. So there's this and the detached?
Yeah, so it's like 3 houses for the price of 1.
So 1 house, 2 houses.
And 3 houses.
That's part of it?
Yeah.
This is crazy. What?
The first townhouse that we looked at was, I talked about kind of like the condo association. This one is, it's kind of built the same. If we have this house, it's probably original to the lot, and then they built this place, you know, brand new. And they could have created a condo association in order to sell each house individually. You know, you have a dadu, you have an adu, and you have the main house. But instead, they just priced it, you know, at 2.5 to sell all 3 at once.
So this is definitely the original house that must have been on the property to begin with, but they've tidied it up. There's this huge window in the front that keeps it nice and bright. You've got, whoa, it's a huge closet. Whoa. When I came up to interview for my very first job in Seattle, afterwards I stopped by a Safeway here in Greenwood, which has been torn down and they're now building whatever that is. lots more residential spaces. Coffee, coconut milk infused, Dawn flavored Jello. I don't know what that is. I think I want it. I don't know.
Can I get a 16-ounce Vietnamese coffee?
This was such a pleasant surprise. Like we were saying with the turnover in Greenwood, this has been a couple of different coffee shops since we've lived here. And we walked by and we're like, oh, okay, cool, another new coffee shop. Oh, it looks like they did something really cool with the decorations. But then we come in and it's like a Vietnamese coffee and drink shop. And the drinks all look so good. And I also got a pastry. But I just like what they did with the decorations.
I think that Karkik Park is kind of a hidden gem. I tell people about it whenever they're coming to town, and everyone always seems to love it. I've been coming here for a while, and it's one of our favorite parks, close to Greenwood. Beautiful water views. You know, Golden Gardens is kind of the hip place to be with the fireplaces and the sandy beaches, but Karkik is less busy. You know, a true Washington beach with some rocks and sea creatures, interesting things to look at. And you get a coffee, and it's a nice view.
I think it always looks funny when you're holding it, like your arm comes around.
So if you're thinking about making a home in Seattle, send me a message. Bye.